Alright, what's going on, guys? Thanks for tuning in today. If you're new here, my call sign is Blitz, and on this channel we focus on all things survival related, as you may have guessed. However, we kick it up a few notches by actually getting out in the real world and training and testing out everything that we talk about. So practical application, guys, is everything, and that's what we do on this channel. So I hope you enjoy your stay. Now, what is this video about? We are talking about the survival gear that I keep in my vehicle at all times. Now, this is the foundational kit that I want to have available on demand for whatever situation I may encounter. It may be a get home situation, it may be an evac from a natural disaster, whatever the case is, this is the foundational gear that I keep in my vehicle, and that's what we're going to have a look at today. Now, keeping in mind that depending on the situation, I may add things to this kit, but this is the foundation. This is what I'm working with. It's still a little bit of an in-progress operation, but so far, I think it's looking pretty good, and I think you guys are gonna enjoy the video. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Alright guys, so right there in the back, there's two storage bins. There's another storage bin or container right there. Then the 3V Gear gym bag, and then the new 3V Gear pack, the Transit, which is a new bag in their Redline series. So I'm just going to take a wild guess and figure you guys want to have a look at that new 3V Gear pack first. And to be honest with you, I kind of want to show it off because it's a pretty slick bag. Here on the top is a padded compartment. You know, you could keep sunglasses in here, whatever. I have some camera batteries and some other related filming equipment in that compartment. And then here on the side, you're going to see compression strap at the top, compression strap at the bottom, a pocket, a mesh pocket for a water bottle. Every pack that I ever have, pretty much, I got to have compression straps if it's a bigger bag. So that's pretty cool. These compression straps also are easy slip on, slip off operation right there, so that's kind of nice. And then moving over to the other side, we have the same thing, compression strap at the top, at the bottom a large zippered pocket right here, which reminds me of my Vertex bag, the one the swamp rats ate, and then a large compartment right here with this laser cut MOLLE webbing. If you're the type of person who likes to put pouches on the outside of their bag, this is definitely going to be a win for you because you have this webbing here and also on the side. A good point to mention here, guys, is the YKK zippers and quality zipper pulls. That is a big deal because if the zippers break on a pack, you are screwed. So you want quality zippers, quality teeth, and that's a must for me. Compression straps and YKK zippers, and with this pack, good to go. So let's go ahead and have a look at this forward-facing compartment right here. First up, RZ mask. It's 2020. Masks are required, unfortunately. I hate wearing them, but I have to, and it sucks, but it is what it is. So a mask is nice. Also, now that everybody has to wear a mask, now that I think about it, it's kind of nice because it hides your identity. So that whole facial recognition BS, maybe not as much of an issue anymore, but definitely a face mask. And then, like I said, guys, I'm still in the process of getting this fully packed out, so I'm not saying this is complete by any stretch of the imagination. I do have a basic medical kit here. This is really nice. It came in, and I think it was about 15 bucks. It came in a couple days ago. I got two of these for a total of 30 bucks from LTC, and it has all the basics that you want for just your general purpose first aid kit stored in this Loctite sack. So that's a pretty good deal. I really like the medical equipment they offer and pouches and all that kind of good stuff. So check out LTC. I'll have a link down there in the pinned post. But anyways, just a basic medical kit, always going to be a must. And then down here, you're going to see organizational functionality. There's a large pocket in the back where I have my Vortex Solo RT spotting scope with the ranging reticle because I'm so tactical and cool. And then here, let's talk about tactical. Right in the rain pin, check. Tactical Gerber pin, check. And then a Sharpie as well. Now for the flashlight option, I have another WowTac BSS version 4 in this pack. I'm loving this light, guys. It's a really sweet light. Right now I have the red lens filter on it, but it does come off and you can run whatever type of just regular white light that you want. There's 5 lighting modes on this, or 6. I can't remember, but I definitely got to do a dedicated review on this flashlight in the near future. But for the urban environment, I find that I want lots of lumens to light up scary, dark places. So this one comes in at about 1,700 lumens, almost 1,800, which is perfect for what I need. It is USB rechargeable and holds a charge pretty damn well. So got that guy in there. Obviously, you're going to have a flashlight, and then you've seen all those pins. And I want some way to write with said pins, and got the good old universal write in the rain notepad. So this pack is a clamshell design, so I need to lay this bad boy out to give you guys a good idea of what we're working with here. So one thing I love about clamshell designs, guys, is they're super easy to pack, easy to get to whatever you need to get to with a quickness, instead of digging straight down into basically nothing. You have everything you need right there. Full access, no problem. So let's go ahead and look at everything we got going on here, starting with the Shmog. I always have a Shmog with me, guys. There are so many different uses for a Shmog. It's ridiculous. I've been using these for years now. So everything from wiping down my camera, to using it as a towel, to wrapping up my head to protect myself from bugs, to concealing my identity, you name it. Then got the Snug pack patrol poncho. Poncho in an urban environment is nice. This one is not a military style poncho, so technically you can't make a shelter out of it, but you could in a pinch. Then, speaking of shelter, I have the good old tarp, and I can't even remember the name of this tarp off the top of my head. I have bank line pre-tied on here. You're going to see that there's Mylar interior lining here, which, as I tested with my thermal scope, is actually quite effective at hiding your heat signature. So I thought that was pretty cool. Then got some cordage on this paracord spool. Yeah, do I really need a spool? No, it's just a nice little gizmo that I threw in the bag because I don't want to waste and not use things that I buy that I really don't use that much. So got a whole bunch of bank line on there. And then, of course, a couple of heavy-duty gloves. So all laid out. There's a lot of stuff going on here with this pack, guys. Let's go ahead and start from this side, where you're going to see a zipper compartment. Actually, two zipper compartments. We're going to look at this first one right here, where now what I've done here, guys, is this Snug bag. I've showed you this before, but it's not the same bag. I've done the same setup in 3 different packs. So basically what I do is I got the Snug bag, I got the potable aqua water purification tabs, and I have a Sawyer squeeze with a straw in the bag. And I have this in my get home bag, which is what this is serving as right now, and my primary bug out bag, and then also my long range bag as well. So I think this is a great filter combination. Works really well for me. And then in this other pocket, you saw that primary flashlight. I also like having a headlamp. Now this one is pretty sweet. It is a little pricey. I've had my eye on it for a while, saved up my pennies, and picked it up. So there's a regular white light mode on this, but what makes this special and tactical is the fact that there is a red light mode, green light mode, blue light, and then back to the white light. So multiple lighting modes for multiple missions and multiple purposes. So I thought that was pretty cool about this headlamp. Probably my favorite headlamp and the most expensive one. I think this was like 50 bucks. All right, so there's those 2 zippered pockets right there. Now, moving into the main compartment here, we're gonna see a large zippered mesh pocket. Again, this one I'm just not using. Like I said, I haven't fully finished packing out this bag yet. There's so much potential and functionality, but large pocket back there. This main padded pocket, as you may have guessed, is great for a regular size laptop, or the other option for this is to put a hydration bladder in here and run the hose out that port right there. So that's pretty nice. You can run the laptop or the hydro bladder, and in a lot of urban packs that I see on the market, there is no water hydration port hose thingy going on. So having that port there for your hydration bladder is pretty cool, or you can just do the laptop. All right, let's get this thing zipped back up, and we'll have a look at the rest of the pockets and compartments and zippers and all that good stuff on this bag. All right, let's look at that side compartment here, guys. Yeah, that's good. Unzip. Once again, YKK zippers with this operation as well. And you're gonna see that quick release on the compression strap. So a nice touch, because now it's much easier to get this fully open. You see there's a large mesh zippered pocket right here. I got nothing in it. I have my favorite multi-tool, the Leatherman Skeletal right there. The good old Balfang radio with the upgraded antenna, which is definitely a must in the urban environment like what we see out here. You get a range of about a half a mile with this enhanced antenna, which is pretty damn impressive. Also depends on the amount of buildings and density. It's pretty open around this area, so a half a mile is definitely a go. Tested this out here with some of my friends, so having the Balfang in the pack seems to make sense. And once you turn it off and it's fully charged, it holds that charge for a long damn time. And that's really about it. I haven't really put much else in this compartment, although you can see there's definitely lots of options. There's 1, 2, 3 little pockets right there, one directly behind that, and then a nice big deep one that runs all the way down to the bottom. All right, so let's have ourselves a scan of the back of the bag, and what I'm really focused on looking at here is the grab handle, which maybe could be a little beefier, could be a little solid, more solid, maybe in my opinion, but I think it's fine for what it is. You're supposed to be able to grab it and it doesn't rip out, so as long as that's good to go, I think I'm happy with the grab handle, although I wish it was a little more overbuilt. Now the straps, this is where it matters, and look at how deep and thick that piling is, so that's good. Plus the straps are nice and wide, which is something else I like a lot. And then on the back here, lots of heavy padding, nice, thick, and deep. It is super comfortable on your back. Obviously I know, because I've been wearing this around quite a bit. And then what else we got here? We got D-ring, another D-ring, and then right here we have the good old sternum strap, which is removable and adjustable depending on your height. So I see some people who maybe don't know how to adjust these right, and these are either way too high or way too low. So it's, first of all, it's supposed to go right across basically where your nipples are at, or maybe a little bit lower on your chest, not around your neck and not around your belly. So that's a nice little feature where you can adjust these. I've seen packs where you can't, and that kind of sucks. And that is really about it. Oh yeah, and of course I have actually removed the waist straps on this. That is a nice option, so you can take them off if you don't need them. And right now I don't have a lot of weight in the bag, so I really don't need them. Okay, so you've seen the bag. There's a lot going on there. I love the new Redline series from 3V Gear. I've been collaborating with them and reviewing their packs for many years, and they've tried this urban vibe before. It didn't really work out for them, but this time I really think it does. So anyways, that's the pack. Let's go ahead and look at what else I got in the trunk, and we'll probably go ahead and, you know what, let's just go ahead and have a look at that gym bag real quick. All right, grabbing the gym bag here. This is a 3V Gear Smuggler. This is one of the first items that I reviewed from 3V Gear back 5 years ago, 6 years ago. So yeah, it's showing a little bit of wear in a few spots, but overall, been running it for 5 years, using it constantly, all the damn time. Great bag. Quality of their equipment at 3V Gear is just outstanding. So the purpose of this bag is to provide me with clothes for 2 days. So I just basically asked myself, if I was going to go stay in a hotel for a couple days or live in my car for a couple days, what would I need to stay nice and clean? Obviously, got the hygiene kit. Now, how does a gas mask work in this situation? Well, I really didn't have anywhere else to put it, but I figured having a fully functional respirator is a good idea nowadays, especially if I have to get home through some sort of civil unrest or riots or God only knows what. So toss that in there. I think it makes sense to have in the bag, especially considering the current world we live in. But everything else, you know, we're talking clothes. Got a 511 shirt, Vertex tactical Layman style pants right there. Got my favorite urban boots, the Rockies. These are, let's see, what are these guys? These are side zip Alpha Force Rocky. Yep, Alpha Force Rocky. Worn these quite a bit. Yeah, maybe this outfit right here screams tactical guy. Probably so. You tell me in the comments. It's just a start, guys. Be easy on me. Now I got a belt to go with that, some socks, And then some normal guy clothes, flip-flops, board shorts, tank top, underwear, and yeah, that's basically about it. Another shirt back here. Oh yeah, and of course a towel, more socks, more underwear, and just basically all the items that I would want for a couple days away from home. I need clean clothes. I need to brush my teeth. I need to take a shower. I don't want to smell like crap. So that's what that bag is all about. Let's have a look at these storage crates or ammo cans. Definitely not your traditional ammo can. Much better, lightweight, tough, durable, no rusting, and yeah, good stuff. This is, what is this brand? This is MTM, is that M? Yeah, MTN case guard. All right, in the first 10, what do we got here? We got an emergency radio, gifted to me as part of all the stuff I got when my grandfather passed away. So I always think of him when I break out this radio and use it. But this is obviously a good item to keep in your vehicle. Also, a fully functional first aid kit. This is massive. Yeah, I know I got that smaller one in my bag, but that is more of an IFAC or individual first aid kit. This is designed to treat more than just yourself. So all the type of general purpose first aid items that you would think of in that kit. Then right here, got Maxpedition pouch, and in this guy, we got a lot of cool little things. Let's have a look. So the first thing you see here probably is the Silcock key. This is great for gaining access to water sources that you normally would not be able to access. And then looking at what we got here, we got another water filter, the Sawyer Mini, the classic, the straw. I have a Leatherman multi-tool right there, tire gauge, glass breaker, seatbelt cutter, some zip ties, some electrical tape back there, and then in this zippered compartment, some water purification powder. And then the rest of the stuff in here is kind of a hodgepodge. I have a genuine issue police baton right here. This thing is deadly. You can hurt people with this really badly, and I found out almost the hard way that you cannot use this in self-defense unless you have paid and gone to the class, which costs $50, to tell you not to repeatedly beat people in the head with this until they're dead. There's some hand warmers. I got these somehow, and I was like, I don't know what I'm going to ever do with these, but let's throw them in here. They might come in handy. And got good old Petzl headlamp. I definitely like redundancy in my lighting options. And then some gloves. And look at this. Collapsible water container without a lid. Good one. Good one. Good one. I guess I need to put a lid on this. This is why you check your gear. And then a couple more hand warmers right there. And that is it for the contents of the first ammo can. Alright, moving on to ammo can number 2. And here, really just focused mainly on tools. So I have my good old Gerber LMF2, great all-around knife and perfect for urban environments. Then small pry bar. Then my Klein Linesman tool. Forget who it was. Somebody suggested these. Better than your traditional wire cutters, and they are tremendously better than your traditional wire cutters, and much smaller. I can easily get through chain link fence. No problem with these guys. Then, still on the topic of tools, got one of my mini Silky Pocket Boys, and then some hazard triangles in case my vehicle is broken down and blocking the road. And the rest of the items in here are pretty much related to vehicle repair. So there's that tow strap right there. There is a compressor that you can plug into the cigarette lighter of your vehicle. There is a bit driver set / multi-tool I picked up from AutoZone for about $5. Jumper cables right here, and then this Deluxe tire plug kit, which I have no idea if it works. I have a feeling that it doesn't, but hey, if I have it and I need to use it, I'd rather have this than nothing, I guess. I don't know. You let me know in the comments if there's better options for repairing damaged and flat tires. Last box here, guys, is food. Just the basics. I got MREs, right? I don't even want to have to think about creating a fire, pulling out a stove, nothing like that. I want something that's ready to eat right out of this bag. I haven't even taken the opportunity to field strip these yet. That's why, that's how they're so new. They literally just came in a few days ago. But I got some great menu options. So creamy spinach fettuccine, got it, that's good to go. What else? So it's always a gamble because you never know what menu item you're gonna get. Got Southwest beef and black beans. That tastes really good. What else? Chicken pesto pasta, and pork sausage patty, maple flavor. I don't know. But if I'm hungry, yeah, I'm sure it's delicious. And then if I do actually need to maybe heat up some water, I have my Optimus Crux backpacker stove right here. I got this big bag of granola. I got a whole bunch of top quality dehydrated milk. And the most important part of the eating experience, guys, you gotta have a K-Bar Tactical Sport. All right, so there you have it, guys. Just the basics for my foundational emergency survival gear. Maybe there's some more crap I can throw in here. Maybe I throw in a case of water, some bottled water, maybe some other options, but at a very basic level, I feel like this is a good foundation. So there you go, guys. That is the contents of my trunk, the foundational gear that I keep in there at all times. Now, I'll probably continue tweaking this a little bit. Now that the temperatures have dropped, I'll probably throw a case of water in there, which I usually carry when it's not super hot out, because I don't like just storing water in my trunk when it's 500 degrees outside in the middle of summer in Florida. So there's that, and there's some other little changes I may make, but overall I think this is a pretty solid foundation. But I want to know what you think down there in the comments. Are you carrying vehicle survival gear in your car, and is it for a particular intended purpose or just kind of general all-around survival? Me, I think about it and I'm like, well, something like this, let's say I have to evac from a hurricane. Hell, I already have the vehicle almost completely packed. All I got to do is throw in a few things that are particular to that event and hit the road. Now let's think about a get home scenario where maybe I can't drive home, right? Or get to from wherever I'm at to where I need to go. In that case, I have a gym bag full of clothes, I have my backpack, and I have everything I need to hump it on foot. So there's that. And then, man, most importantly, how many social media videos have you seen of people just minding their own business, maybe driving home from work, maybe working, doing Uber, and they run into a BLM peaceful event, and somehow, by some strange reason, probably because they're racist and they deserved it, their vehicle gets attacked. In some cases, they get pulled out and beaten half to death. What if you had some sort of survival gear in your vehicle? So if you saw something like that coming or you were caught in the middle, you would be ready. So that's another scenario where I would utilize a kit like this. There's just so many reasons to keep gear like this staged in your vehicle. So I hope you guys enjoyed the content. Hit me up down there in the comments. Let me know about the survival kit that you keep in your vehicle, because I'm pretty sure you probably seem like a squared away person if you're watching this channel, right? So hopefully you got that going on. If not, you can use this as a foundational point to get started. All the links to what I showed you are down there in the pinned post, and I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot for the support. Your support for the channel by checking out the wide range of survival gear available at thesurvivaloutpost.com. We stock only top quality, rugged, tactical equipment and apparel designed to support any mission or situation life may throw your way. Any gear you've seen in this video is linked up down there in the pinned post, and be sure to check out the suggested videos for more real-world survival content and training.